There we go.
Any chance you put somebody's eye out with them mustache?
Well, with the wax I got in it right now, absolutely. This is
Yeah.
real beeswax. I had to squeeze them myself.
I thought you got some of that concrete over there at Fine Mist.
It's not a bad idea, actually.
I got a bunch of
permanent.
I got a bunch of Quick Creek if you need it.
I could do that. I mean, to be honest with you, I feel like this thing is going to be a permanent fixture, so I'm going to experiment.
When it grays out. When it grays out, that's when I need to get you to Quick Creek.
See, that's what I was thinking. As soon as it turns gray, I'm Sam Elliott every Halloween.
Yeah.
I know I'm fat, but, you know, like
He's
fatter
probably-
than Sam Elliott.
No, he's probably fat at some point.
Yeah, you know.
I was thinking if we made some of that
No, I
Quick
think
Creek.
he's always been built like Earl.
Yeah. Earl ain't never been fat.
No.
Nope.
Yeah. I mean,
Well, now that's actually a rarity, Earl.
I'd bet
I don't
my
know
house on
too
it.
many people who have never, ever been fat.
yeah. Were you a fat baby?
No.
Damn.
Well, as you remember.
Yeah. Well, I don't remember being fat
How long
now-
have you wore the same size pants?
since about the 5th grade.
Me too. Mine just been 50s.
Yeah, I would like to wear the same size pants
See, I did have to buy a bunch.
As
of
me?
as Earl.
back when I was sick for a long period of time. I got down to size 30.
Damn.
So I got 30s, 31s, and 32s, and depending on my
Lunch.
conditions at the time, I can go back and forth. So
I got you. Well, I got some pants yesterday for Dad, and I had 3 pairs of size 34 waist. I'm the only person in the store, and the lady at the behind the counter, older, she's pretty white. She was white. Mm-hmm. Her name was Tootie on her tag.
oh,
She was,
Tootie.
well, hold on a minute. She was white.
Yeah.
And her name was Tootie.
She might have stole someone's tag.
That's what she did. She don't even work there, probably.
It's just a name tag.
Yeah, she's just her nick. They're giving out nicknames at the dress pants store.
What are we doing, guys?
So I lay the pants on the counter, and one of them was on sale.
Great.
Yeah, but it was a final sale.
Would you have bought them even if it wasn't the right size? I mean, was it that good of a deal?
Yeah, it was, and that was the
Find
thing.
somebody who wears that.
She
size.
looks at me, and I'm the only person in the store, right? She says, "You may want to try these on because these are a final sale." I looked at her. I said, Tootie, you really think I'm gonna go try on a 34? She shit you not. She goes, well, I didn't want to assume anything.
Yeah,
said,
I'm not buying these for me, too.
I appreciate it. I
Yeah,
said,
she's a
"What's
good salesman.
I said, what's the I mean? She said, those are irregular. I said,
Sweet.
what does that mean?
Not
She
regular.
said, well, try them on to find out. I was
No,
like,
that's for, like we was talking last week. That's for that guy's got his shoe that's built up that much.
Yeah.
That's what he's
Well,
re-reckoning.
it could be them that I dang had when we went down to the beach, the ones that just wouldn't. Them was irregulars. Them
Yeah.
They in the yard sale pile right now.
There
I
you
can tell
go.
that.
You think they were going to be irregular because they wasn't going to fit you?
Probably. That's what she was saying.
Like
Hey, these are irregular.
oh well, if they were really 34s, you could
Yeah.
pull them up easy. But
Yes.
since they're irregular, don't feel bad.
Right.
Don't
She
feel
rode
bad
an
that you're
eye
a
on
little
them.
bigger today than
Yeah.
But don't
I think that's what it was. It could have been like a waist 26
Mm-hmm.
and a length
one-
39.
one leg longer than the other.
Yeah, and
Short crotch
it's
area.
irregular, all right. You know.
Well,
She's probably thinking, all right, large crotch
So did they
area. I
fit
don't
you?
think
Good
this is going to
Yeah, they fit.
yeah.
Because I'm irregular.
Well,
But you
that
talking
was-
about being in the store.
Yeah.
Now, Thursday, I think, I had to run into Walmart. All right. But it was during the day, so it wasn't going to be too
Just
busy.
before or after you went by the diner?
No, it's after. See?
After the diner.
Were you wearing the irregular pants?
Not yet. I didn't have them yet.
Oh,
So I go in Walmart in there, and I'm going down the aisle to get what I want to get, and there's an older man in there, he's probably 65 or 70, and he got like a 3 or 4 year old kid in the buggy. You know,
stole it.
like,
He stole it.
like they're sitting them in the buggy.
He stole it.
Yeah. And the kid
How old
is
was he?
raising hell. I mean, raising hell.
oh, the man.
Grabbing stuff and off the shelves and throwing it in the floor. And as I walk past, I hear this old man said, "Kevin, we'll be home in just a few minutes." And the kid just keeps raising hell. I go 3 or 4 hours, I get my stuff, and I still hear this kid raising hell. So I'm going up there to check out, and they not right in front of me, one person in front of them, and the kid's still just raising hell. And the poor man, I'm feeling sorry for. I said, "Dang, man!" But I hear him. He leans over against us. Kevin, we'll be home in just a few minutes. We'll be home in just a few minutes.
This guy's barely hanging on to life.
Bingo.
So he's like, please, God, just make it. Let's get home.
So
Just a few minutes.
Let's get home. Please.
he goes on out the door. I going out the door. Well, as I'm going to my car, I pass him. And I think, that man's got the patience of Job right there.
Mm-hmm.
So I go over to him. I said, "Mister,
Job.
I just want to commend you for what you doing with with the kid." He says, "All right." I said, "And this must be Kevin." He said, "No, my name's Kevin. This little son of a bitch name's Ricky." See, I just assumed something. See,
Yeah. Well, sometimes you got to do that. I feel like in those situations, you got to be your own cheerleader because like nobody else cares.
This will be over soon.
yeah, that's right.
I can make it through this. Grit your teeth and bear it.
But everybody assumes stuff. My funny assumed story is we were eating at the Burger King over off 153,
That's your fault.
and this was
started this
Assumed it
stuff.
was going to be
this
good.
was 20 years ago. So
So
That
back
don't
when
make it any better
it
either.
wasn't bad. It was actually
Burger
brand
Prince
new.
back
Back when
then.
Burger King was Burger King. Now it's just shit in a bag.
So yeah. But so we're in there, and there's like 4 or 5 of us. We were eating lunch at work, and I go up there, and everybody wanted one of those
Whopper.
No, we'd already ate all that. We were getting dessert. They just
dessert.
come out with
We
those
get
Hershey
double
pies.
cheeseburgers.
Oh, I forgot who was talking to.
So I already had 3 Whoppers. Well, they were Whopper Juniors.
There you go.
Double meat.
Well,
There you go.
Double meat. I wanted smaller buns. But so I go up there and I get 5 Hershey pies. Mm-hmm. And the lady goes, "You just need 1 fork?"
Damn.
And I was like, matter of fact, that's really all I need. And I took them all over there and I gave them out, and they were like, "Where's my fork?" I said, "Y'all got to go up there and get them. You can only get 1 fork per order." And I remember Josh walked up there and got one. He actually got Dad one because Dad wasn't gonna get up. But
He just pick it up and eat
But
like a
yeah, I
pizza.
mean, I'm just like, just because of my size, and I was probably 260, 270 at the time. I mean, I wasn't even as big as I am now. So now they'd be like, you think 5 gonna be enough? You sure? Because right now, if you buy 5, you get 2 free.
Yeah.
So why don't you just go ahead and take all 7 of them? Right. So,
That's the better deal. I was in the grocery store yesterday and assumed, which I shouldn't have, walking down, just picking up some energy drinks. Nothing.
I appreciate that. This is, I enjoy this Ghost. First time I ever had it.
Yep. Shout out to Ghost, sponsor. Shit,
Sour
opportunity
Patch.
for
Not
you.
a big blue raspberry fan, but it's quenching the thirst
Product
extremely
placement
well.
is not my strong suit.
There we go. But there was a child, probably, I don't know how old children are. It wasn't old enough to drive.
3.
It can be anywhere from 3 to
Kevin was
Yeah.
3.
So this, and I don't know if it was like a unisex child because I couldn't tell if it was a boy or a girl or whatever. And it's walking by me and it's crying.
Probably would be a good swimmer.
Pretty swimmer.
And it's crying. It looks like a cartoon character because it's wearing a coat. It's not cold outside. It's got a weird haircut, and I thought somebody's doing a prank show.
He looked
But
like
no.
he was going to get some soup.
Yeah. And so,
looks like he's on Rugrats.
yeah,
Did it?
it's walking by and it's crying, and I was like, "Oh shit, maybe it's lost," And I'm an adult man, so it's weird for me to be like, "Hey, are you okay? Do you need to find your parent?" And them be like,
No, leave
Right.
me alone.
"Yeah,
Who I'm running from now.
Stranger danger. Stranger danger.
That's what I was worried about. They're thinking, "Oh no,
Yeah,
she
whatever's
starts
going
shouting.
wrong with this kid, they're going to blame it on me.
Yeah, she starts shouting, "I'm the bad guy." So
So it was a she.
I'm gonna call it a she. It could be whatever it wants to be nowadays.
Yeah.
It walks past. I grab my drinks, and then it's just standing in the middle of the aisle. So I'm like, all right, well, I said, hey, are you okay? Are you lost? Just looked at me, didn't say anything, still crying.
Petrified.
I said, do you need to go to the front and page your family? Didn't say a word. So now I'm just looking at it, standing there, trying to look and see if there's a lady nearby who could help.
Anybody nearby?
Yeah,
An employee, preferably.
And so, I said, "Do you want to go to the front and maybe call your family?" Kid takes off running. I was like, "Well,
Gone.
that problem kind of resolved itself."
That's right.
So I
I'm
go,
just glad you didn't say, "Do you need to go to the restroom?"
No.
Or, "Do you need to go to the restroom?"
No.
You asked the perfect question.
Yeah.
There's got to be a protocol.
We need to
I
get you
could
to
go-
an intercom.
That's the thing.
We're getting you
We
to an
need to get
intercom
you
with an
to-
employee.
Yes.
Hey, small child up here in a hoodie's alone.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
figure
price
it out.
check. Price check.
Unisex
I got
child.
this kid right here. I need a price check in the middle of the aisle.
But
Discount it because it's broken. He won't stop crying. I need a price check.
took off running. And I'm like, well, okay. So I proceed up to the counter to get up there. Well, now there's an old man like Kevin walking that has
Yeah.
no.
That's what I thought you were going to say.
Were you at Walmart? I forgot that. Are you at Walmart?
I was at
because it might have been Kevin.
Yeah, and that's what I thought. Well, now that Dad told that story, I was like, this could be the same guy. So he's walking this way, and the little kid's following behind him, and it somehow has an ice cream cone that it's eating. You can't go into Ingles and order an ice cream cone. I don't know if anybody's aware of that.
Where'd you get that from?
Yeah.
Where'd he get that? Because they don't sell them really either.
He
They don't
probably
sell-
Well,
said
just so y'all know,
She-
over frozen foods, they have them, in boxes with 8. You can
That-
open up and get one out and eat it right in the store, and you
That's
never
what
know
they
it. You
did.
never have to
Yeah.
pay for it.
Yeah.
This kid's
I've
gotta
heard
be
you
over
never have to pay
3.
for it or nothing.
Yeah,
I'm thinking she's probably
sure about
6.
that, but
Just because a lot of 3-year-olds aren't going to just steal something out of. I don't even know if a 3-year-old could open up one of those freezer doors.
they can, because I saw one I'm in one of them freezers one time.
Well,
I was gonna say that doesn't
Kevin
necessarily
could have
mean they
Kevin
are.
could have put that baby in
Well,
there.
you never know. Trying
Now
to
this old man has
chill him
like
out. I mean,
he doesn't have like a ghillie suit, but it's like he's all in camouflage.
That's weird.
And the kid's walking
saw
behind
him?
him.
That's
Barely.
a warning
Didn't
sign
work.
for me. Like unless it's
Camo didn't work.
Unless you're
well, it's funny you said that camo, because when I see a camo in the store, I'm going to walk right into them. And when didn't see you.
What do you mean didn't see me?
yeah, you doing it on purpose. That's what you mean.
So I'm walking past, and I'm like, I looked at the man. I said, "Hey, so glad she found you. She was over in the drink aisle crying, And he looked at me, he's like, "Who are you?" I was like, "All right, well, this is going a different way than I thought it would."
I'm just a random somebody.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was
He said,
a
"What
good
you talking
Samaritan."
about?" I said, "Your little child here was over in the." He looked back and said, "I don't know him." I said, "So it is a him." He said, "I don't know." I said, "So you're not with this?"
You're like, I'm confused. I thought it was a girl the whole time.
Yeah, I'm like,
You know.
that's what blew my mind.
I have
He
so
said,
many
I don't know
questions.
him.
I'm thinking, not to get too weird, but I think the guy in the ghillie suit
Yeah,
asked the kid to go to the bathroom. it's why he knew.
That's what I was thinking.
Again, protocol. You can't ask that question, but when you do, you kind of.
Well, that's a
Well,
red flag, anyways.
and then I
Full
asked him.
ghillie
I
suit.
said, he's all pissed off at me now, thinking I'm assuming this is his kid. I said, I don't know, man. Sorry, it was over there crying. I'm glad it found an adult. He's like, I don't know who that is.
That ain't mine.
So I looked at the kid. I was like, "Do you know this man?" The kid flipped me off. I said, "Where'd you get that ice cream cone?" Just pointed to the frozen food. So I went and got a box of ice cream cones. I left. I was like, "I'm not doing this shit. I ain't helping no more.
Nope.
I ain't doing it."
I'm reclusing
All
myself.
Yeah.
from
good
this.
deeds need to be punished.
And it was, dude. I'm sitting there trying to make sure a kid doesn't get trafficked or abducted. And shit, I ain't doing that no more. I see a kid, see something, say something. Not me. I ain't saying shit. Especially not to a little morphodite kid.
I'll do what what is it? The road to hell's paved with good intentions. Shit, you had the best intentions.
Yeah.
You can't help it if that little, little
Well, you should have been on that
funny.
road to start with.
I was on my way over today, and I was thinking, what kind of topic can I talk about with everything going on? I know you always talk about just coming up with new stuff.
Yeah.
And y'all brought up 2 that I wanted to talk about.
There we go.
Well, one of them is the not knowing if it's a boy or a girl, and then you bring up roads. So as I'm riding over here, just
On the
kind
road.
of thinking on the road. I didn't go the dirt track, but it was the worst road. I mean, it just potholes everywhere. South Carolina is known for the worst. You got to think all the roads are that way. So you sit there and you start thinking about all these crazy people that are in their 18, they're 18, 19. They're starting to drive at 15. So for the last 4 or 5 years, that's when everything's kind of got really crazy with this. I'm a boy, I'm a girl, be what you want to be and all that crap. And I'm starting to think the reason why our generation didn't do that and why y'all's generation didn't do that y'all's roads were good. When I learned how to drive, there wasn't a pothole.
There you go.
Well,
You know,
I think
I
you're
really
right.
think that people ride around on these shitty ass roads
hit the potholes.
and it's just jarring stuff loose up there.
Trauma.
Oh, am I
You know,
boy or my
God,
girl?
you know, well, when I left the house, I was a dude.
Yeah.
But when I got over here, I don't really know what I am anymore.
You got a little.
I've been sure.
Don't ride anymore.
No, I know.
Got
You
a
know,
little
the G
CTE
string is just weird, and you know, and I'm a hell of a swimmer all of a sudden. And I bring that up because y'all know about the national champion.
Not according to DeSantis.
No, and I
He
agree.
said no.
He's. I wish he was. I wish we had that governor in every state. But
Yeah, we got Foghorn Leghorn.
yeah,
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
and he's still not as bad as what some people have had to deal with. But it just, I was thinking, I think the road. I think if they could just repave the nation, maybe we'll get rid of these dumbasses.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? I think you're right because you hear the woke people. Well, South Carolina, we shook. I think
Yeah.
that's the difference.
Yeah,
That's it.
we're
Yep.
shook from the roads being
Yeah.
so damn bad.
Well, and all them earthquakes. I mean, shit, there've been, 20 freaking earthquakes this month?
Yeah,
I ain't
23.
felt
Yeah.
one.
I hadn't felt one be either, but I'm just saying it's shaking us.
Well, every time I get up, I feel one. But
Now we found the origin of the earthquake.
yeah, that's right. So if it's typically 6:30 Eastern Standard Time, it's probably
Might be
just me
you.
getting going. And it's because I'm staying at mom's.
Yeah.
Upstairs. A lot of bouncing the floor. It just kind of it sends those shockwaves.
Reverberates.
Yeah. I can't even say that word.
Propagate.
Because you're staying with your mom. So I thought it was because you was just big. I mean,
No. It's because I'm staying with mom.
That's a valid point because I was thinking about that yesterday. Yesterday, I rode through 4 different states. South Carolina, by far, you can tell when you come back to South Carolina after leaving because the road don't even look like a damn road. Like, you cross over into one of our neighboring states, it's very nice. The lines are very clearly marked.
Beautiful asphalt.
Asphalt as dark as it can be.
I didn't know where to park.
Yeah.
Because he's like, no. Caleb's like, no, park in a parking spot. And I'm like, what are you talking about? There's no lines.
Right.
I mean, it could be my vision, but it really is hard. We need to get. I got some paint.
It's a DOT.
I got some paint, and we can paint those lines over there if we want to.
like green paint.
There you go.
No, it's white.
Oh, it is.
Yeah,
And the damn, so we crossed back in, and I said, well, we're back to South Carolina. Well, how you know? Well, look at the shit. Like, it's basically a dirt gravel road, that
But
used to be asphalt.
And I don't know if this is everywhere. So you were in 13 states yesterday. so I think
That's
the cool
all
thing,
of them, ain't it?
Yeah.
There you go.
Well, no, that's not why.
as I'm bouncing my way over here, I honestly I think my 3 or 4 pounds of weight loss, I really just shook them off like the shake weight coming over here. But I went through 2 brand new roundabouts.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know how y'all feel about the roundabouts, but apparently that's the greatest invention ever made on the road service.
Oh, yeah.
But it was so smooth. I was so tired of bouncing around. I drove one of those roundabouts like 7 times. And
I do that all the time.
Little dizzy. But that could be the lack of eating the last 3 days just so I'd have a little weight loss.
There you go.
Kind of coming back. But, yeah, Earl, I don't know if Earl knows, me and Kayla's been on a journey for the last 6 or so weeks.
13 states.
And if I go on a journey, it ain't going to end well.
It's probably going to end up
Yeah.
in a bad place.
You don't get to the
Well,
destination.
as of right now, the
quickly.
journey I think is positive because it's.
Yeah.
But it's been tough
Oh, yeah.
because when we talk about you being so fit and skinny,
Yeah.
me and Kayla's been a long time since we.
Been fit and skinny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, actually, never.
I was going to say, I don't know if I've ever been.
Well, I maybe fit. There's different versions of fit.
I fit in my pants, but I keep buying bigger ones.
Well, I used to be able to fit in a booth when we would eat.
Yeah.
Now that's kind of tough. That's one of my goals is to be able to fit back in the booth. But we started a diet.
Yeah.
I knew
And
Caleb did.
well, you ain't seen me, but
Earl knew I started it, but he was like, when are you actually going to start
He
it?
really making much progress, but he started.
I think because I don't see
started
him as
broke.
much as y'all see him. You know, and it's kind of like with me, I see myself every day, and I think I'm still 300 and 700 pounds. But but apparently when I go and people haven't seen me in a while, or seen me in the last couple of weeks, they go, dang, man, you lost a little weight. And I'm like, yeah, you got to lose 150 pounds, so it is what it is.
I got to lose a little more.
It's got to make you feel good that people notice, though, right?
Exactly. But, like, my wife, she don't notice.
She sees you every day.
No.
Plus,
We don't live together. So you would think.
There I go. I assumed. Now I got an assumed
Yeah,
story.
you assume. Because me and my wife, we've been together for 20. What year are we? 22. So this may be 22 years, and we decided to buy some land. And Joshua knows about the land.
Yeah, man, I felt it.
Yeah, he
And the wild animals.
And
The dog.
I was one with the land actually
Yeah,
for a second, and then I got bit by a dog.
and then you got brought back to reality. So we bought a camper,
Indian
Earl, and as you can see, I'm not camper size. So I did upgrade though. We paid extra $300-$400 to get what they said was the biggest toilet, and
Biggest is relative.
It's a 5-gallon barrel.
I just assumed shit in the porta john we had to get while we're building the house. And Janet don't let me use the bathroom in the camper because I stop it up every
You
time.
gotta go outside.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's because of the amount of toilet paper I use.
That's a pretty good track record though. Every time.
Every time.
that's what
I mean,
I'm talking
I'm batting 1,000.
We're gonna get you a
it
plaque.
just-
Yep.
And so I think there's something you can actually pour in a toilet, in a one of those kind of toilets before you shit in it,
Oh yeah.
And it kind of helps
and it's supposed
it
to
not
help.
get
It's help
clogged.
break it down quicker.
Oh,
Yeah.
But one of them was straight liquid. I don't even know how it stopped up.
It's just a sheer
So
volume.
it had to be the toilet paper. but anyway, Earl. So back to my story. I really don't know where I'm going with it. But so we bought this camper, and I was going to live out there. Well, then I lived out there for about 2 weeks, and I was like, this ain't
gonna work.
I'm not a camper boy.
And then the other thing is Avery, my oldest son, he just graduated last year. Well, he wanted to stay at mom and dad's. And my problem with that was he had a girlfriend, and my parents have got a pretty nice size house. They hadn't been upstairs in 20 years. So I knew what my son was thinking because I knew what I was thinking at 18. Well, I'll stay up in this far bedroom, far enough away where they can't hear nothing, and I'm going to bring my girlfriend over. So me and my mom had a talk, and me and my wife had a talk, and I was like, I'm going to move in with them because I'm going to cock block him. Is really what I was saying.
That's basically what it was.
There's no other way to say it. I mean, I didn't want, it wasn't that he didn't want me there, but he didn't want me there because he knew what my plans were.
Yeah.
So,
You wanted to be there because you don't want no grandkids.
yeah, I mean, but we can talk about that here in a minute because I'm weird about that too. Because if I wait too much longer to have grandkids,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be able to do nothing with them.
Oh yeah. Well,
So you
that's
know,
when
Yeah,
you
it's
on
like
the journey,
me. Is that what
see?
you're saying? Somebody like Uncle Bud?
yeah,
You know, all my grandkid?
yeah, I could see
don't
you.
have no
We'll have to change your name to Kevin because I could see you pushing a grandbaby around at 80 years old.
That's what I'm going to be doing, I guess.
They coming, don't worry. I got you.
Yikes.
Earl, I told you I get off on some weird runs. So anyway, so I decided to move back in with my mom.
Mm-hmm.
So me and my wife have had the best relationship for the last 3 or 4 months
In your mom's house?
because we don't ever see each other.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just and mom and dad, they were married for 50 years. And my mom worked third shift, my dad worked first shift. They hardly ever saw each other, and Dad always said, "That's why me and your mom are still together. We don't put up with each other. We don't have to put up with each other."
I've got that
So-
relationship with a lot of girls around here. I don't ever see them, and we're both happy.
Yeah, that's
There you go.
perfect. Happiness
what's
is
that
where it's at.
song? Ships passing in the night. That's y'all's time. That's right.
Yeah. Well, we don't really.
I don't know how we got off on ships.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, at Harpoon, I guess.
No, the Harpoon.
Oh yeah.
We'll harpoon somebody right quick. That guy on the lake, he wouldn't have fucking stood a chance. He died, didn't
Yeah, he didn't stand a chance anyway.
he? He'd have been down a lot quicker with us.
I mean, to be honest with you, I look like I feel like I could throw that, pretty well.
I could hit something about 20 feet with that.
I think you can throw it farther than 20 feet.
That's how much rope's on it.
Is this a launcher? Could you put this in like a cannon or something?
I
put
guess
like
you
a-
could.
you put like a
trebuchet?
You think you can put some CO2 on the end or something? Or shoot
I
out
think
of
it's
a-
like a
originally
potato
designed
gun?
to be hand thrown, but I imagine you could rig up a slingshot.
Yeah.
Put a rubber band behind it, and
So where did you get this?
The
The
Navy.
Lake Hartwell, he found it on the lake.
He got it from the Navy when he retired.
The night we went and got Osama bin Laden, that was hanging up above the door, and I decided, Brent Verity. I decided I wanted
you got a
a
phone call.
souvenir.
You need to answer it.
No, that's Bert Verity.
Well,
It could be a caller calling into the show, to the Earl show.
He wants something, trust me.
You went where?
Went by the diner.
There we
I didn't
go.
go to the diner. I went by the diner.
There we go.
I'm afraid to stop in there anymore.
I don't
Smart.
blame you. There's some weird characters in there.
Yeah.
Of course, they say it ain't so bad now that some of the crowds.
Some of them don't stop by anymore.
It's bad now.
Is the diner a Burger King?
No.
I mean, it might as well be.
It's 2 steps down from a Burger King.
kind of
First
like
of
a
all-
Waffle House.
They don't. It's not posted anywhere, but I'm pretty sure you got to be above 65 to go in there. To start with.
Check
You ever
it out,
see
easy.
Kevin
They
there?
didn't card you, did they?
I seen Kevin's whatever he was. So
Oh, so now we don't know
I
what
went to
Kevin
a car
was.
show at the
Yeah,
diner,
Hermaphrodite.
but it wasn't a car show. It was just like they had. It was
Just
like,
what the old people
like
drove.
Vegas and Pintos and stuff out in the
Vegas?
yard. It wasn't a show. It's
Vegas.
just what they drove to get something to eat. So I don't go to the diner.
It was a
Yeah,
impromptu car show.
Yeah, it's just a parking lot.
Carnage.
basically
Their
a parking
cars.
lot.
Yeah.
Parking lot for old people. Yeah.
I went to Paula Deen's yesterday, and I don't want to burst anybody's bubble in here, but it wasn't great. They used to do a damn breakfast casserole.
Was it the servers?
No, there were some unique people in there. So what they had was they had 2. Here's how Paula Deen works. It's a restaurant, and they have people who, when you get done eating, they come take all the shit away.
Yeah, they clean up.
Yeah,
Clean it up
Be
for
your
you.
bus boys,
yeah. These were bus.
I've seen that in a
girls.
lot of restaurants.
bus girls.
Yeah,
Or
yeah. There
Bus bays.
there were 2 of them that were working in
you got to
tandem.
tread lightly here.
Yeah, there were 2 bus females, and they were
You're not a biologist.
no, they were of some type of Spanish descent, and I could tell
By the way they
fairly
talk.
easily. Yeah, because I couldn't understand a lot of it. But
They talk like this?
that's a different restaurant. But
I thought
the,
that was my Spanish voice. if y'all wondered.
they were small, not like midgets, but small.
Adult
Yeah,
midget.
just real small.
Very
And,
petite.
Yeah. One of them looked like a little monkey. And I'm not trying to be mean, but if you looked at her in her face,
I think he is a biologist.
You might be.
she looked like a
Zoologist.
little monkey. And I thought, that's weird. And then the other one had an affliction.
What are some variations in them? Is what you're saying?
Yeah. Yeah. Why was I telling this?
They're
story?
irregulars, is what you're saying.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It was Paula Deen's.
Yeah. But Paula Deen's is kind of going to shit, not because of the little monkey and the.
Yeah, but Paula
afflicted.
Deen, she had to step it up because of her past, right? So,
Right.
so it's good to have these
Yeah. Cultural.
minorities.
Yeah. It's good to be
that-
cultured.
Yeah.
One, so I
Cultured.
don't remember why I was
Cultured
telling about
minorities.
the little monkey, but there was so in the bottom of Paula Deen's there's like a gift shop, and you go upstairs to the restaurant to eat, and
And of course, it's an escalator.
yeah, it's an escalator up and an escalator down because
Well, if it was steps,
yeah,
Yeah. Come on.
only Earl would walk up those steps.
They would have near as many customers. as
Yeah,
they
they
would
might
might
have
be
a lot
hanging
of
out down the
business.
gift shop.
yeah. They also have.
I would
an
order to
elevator.
go, and I would just sit down there on one of them benches. And when they brought it down, I just started eating right there. And you're like,
Can I get
sir?
a refill?
Yeah, sir. Why?
Dining
You need to
room's
get an
upstairs.
escalator.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you need an elevator, frankly.
So I'm in
An
the
elevator.
gift shop, and they have a
Escalator
cutout.
scared me.
Are you in the gift shop now?
Me too.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
they have like a cutout of Paula Deen, and this is
Did you take a
prior-
picture with her?
No,
Life
I
size?
thought about it.
You should.
I think it is life size.
Nice.
She's real small, if it is. So I
She should not be.
right.
Mm-hmm.
She's on a journey also.
Yeah.
Hers was kind of self-inflicted with she said the N word.
Butter. Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
So
That made her fat?
Butter?
No, the other
butter
thing.
did. The other one made her change of life.
Okay, I got you.
So
Changed her life forever.
I go to the
Mine
restroom
too.
before I eat because
Oh yeah, you
I need
Hey,
space.
you are.
Well, yeah,
So I just go
Well,
pee, right?
you're on the journey, so you got to clear out as much as you
exactly.
so you can enjoy. Yeah,
Exactly.
I got you.
So I just run in
Smart
there to
move.
pee. Somebody's blowing it up. Some dude is just destroying this
Straight
place.
wrecking it.
So I get in, get out real quick. I'm standing there waiting, and waiting for them to call me to eat. And the only other person comes out of the bathroom, and it's an old man, and he's in gym shorts and a shirt that he shouldn't be wearing. And I shit you not, he walks by.
You have them shorts and like a blue hoodie.
He didn't have that exact
Black shoes
outfit,
on.
but similar. I shit you not. I know. Oh, that's shit boy. He's in there shit.
Oh, yeah, he's the one who just did that.
Yeah. He walks out, and for whatever reason, he thought that this cardboard cutout was a person. He looks at it and says, "How you doing?" And then realizes, and then starts looking around to see if anybody saw it.
Sees you.
Sees me watching him, and he goes, I said, "You shit boy, dog. I seen you. I heard you in there."
This ain't
Now
the
you
most
talking to a
embarrassing thing I
cardboard
caught you.
cutout.
Yeah. Now you talking to a cardboard cutout. What's wrong with you?
Yeah.
So then I went and ate, and it wasn't great. And then I saw the little monkey, and I forgot why I was telling you about that little monkey.
We're
But-
just talking about the help that
Yeah.
she's got there.
Yeah. And she's got them, dude, and they're not doing great. The other one, then they're working in pairs. The little monkey's sweeping, from where fat people drop shit on the ground. I didn't drop a damn drop.
Most fat people don't drop much.
No, I'm pretty messy.
You got them. Yeah, you got the messy fatters.
So
And maybe it's the size of the bites.
Could be.
You know, I mean, and trying to eat with a fork when I should be using one of them big old server spoons.
little monkey sweeping, and the other one's coming to put out little plates with cutlery. And I look at her and I realize, oh damn, she's afflicted. And I don't know what it's with, but it's not good.
How could you tell? Was she sweeping the tables?
Yeah,
No, that was the monkey.
yeah. The little monkey was sweeping.
Yeah, we knew he knew what was wrong with her.
Yeah,
You could
she
tell.
couldn't do anything else. And but the other one was putting the things down, and somebody was coming behind her, like moving them to where they should go. I'm like, damn, what do y'all even have this lady?
Did you get like 3 knives?
Yeah, one of them. The guy opened the next.
It's not
table
chopsticks, dummy.
Over, opened his shit up. All he had was knives. I was like, and he kept unrolling the other one because he was by himself.
He's like, yeah, maybe they're just, wrong.
So what do you think was wrong with this girl?
She had Down syndrome, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
And
Well, that's good, dude. They hiring, the disabled. That's good.
yeah, I think they're doing a good thing there.
Yeah, I
And
think
it's-
that's a
They're
positive.
fun to watch.
it's mostly PR, I think, but
Oh, 100%.
she was doing her best, and it was not great.
The thing about Paula Deen's is, have you ever ate at Paula Deen's,
No,
Earl?
I ain't eating Paula Deen.
Oh, you would probably have that little pooch belly when you left. But it's all you can eat. It's a fat person's
Dream.
dream.
Yeah.
You don't even got to get up. They bring
keep
the
bringing
food
it.
to you.
It's like one in Brazilian steakhouses.
Oh,
Oh, have you been to one of those?
Yeah.
oh yeah.
I have. No, I have. It's amazing too.
I was gonna say, yeah, you have.
But again, so the only thing you got to get up and get at a Brazilian steakhouse is salad.
Oh yeah.
I'm good.
Who's doing that?
I'm
Wasting my time
Paying
eating
for
that
meat,
salad.
not them.
It won't
legs.
catch me.
That's right. That's right. But was out in Vegas and ate at one. Like it's the number one on that side of the world steakhouse. I don't remember what the name of it was, but we go in, and again, if you've ever been out west or different places, they don't have sweet tea.
Oh, I know.
It's
Well, when you
they-
say
they-
sweet tea, they say, yeah, we got sweet tea, raspberry.
Yeah.
I didn't say a damn thing about raspberry tea. I said sweet tea. Yeah,
Exactly.
raspberry.
No, I said
I
sugar
fruit.
tea.
Sugar tea.
That's what they say. You
I'm
got sweet
liking
tea? Yeah, the
I'm liking
sugar's right
blue
there. Put it in
raspberry
there.
here, but I don't think I would like the raspberry tea.
No.
So you want a soda. So you pay $50 a person to go into this place, and they don't even have they got all you can eat meat and salad. They bring us a 12-ounce bottled Coke. I'm like, are you kidding me?
Come on.
And they're like $4 a piece.
Yeah.
I think my meal was $100 when we left because I kept buying them. But it's just it's you got all the food. No, but sir, if you want, you can go as many times you want to the bar and get your salad and your other fixings.
But these drinks
But,
don't cost your ass.
Yeah, I know.
That's
So,
what she let off with the salad. Like,
Yeah,
what are you
ma'am.
doing?
Oh,
You're not,
yeah.
you're not
I'm a
context clues,
This is
It would have
crazy.
been real cool.
Earl's
to
gonna be like, "Don't bring JJ back. All he talks about is food." But Pizza Inn. Anybody ate a Pizza Inn?
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Okay, so we'll go in there, and pizza. I'm gonna eat pizza. But they got soup now. They got salads. They got all stuff. And but who's you paying for the pizza? You gonna pay $10 and get a salad? Shut your mouth.
Yeah, just go buy
What would have been
salad
real
somewhere.
funny when you was in Paula Dean's?
Yeah.
If you'd have got that cardboard cutout, took up to the men's bathroom, put right in the door, and then started filming as men walked in. Excuse me, man. Wrong bathroom. Wrong place.
Well, they were.
You had to get your phone out.
Yeah,
and
you
start
see, he
filming.
wasn't gonna get his phone
Yeah,
out.
so never mind with that.
I didn't want to video people in the men's bathroom. That's kind of weird. But there was they were like advertising a photo op with the Dean family.
It was all cutouts.
Well, that's what I thought. I was like,
Well, wait a second. Who is the Dean family? The one I know is Paula Deen.
So Paula Deen.
James.
No.
Oh, the sausage guy.
Jimmy Dean.
Oh, yeah.
So that's Paula Dean's brother, and
Really?
apparently his son
I didn't know
Timmy
that.
was there for a photo.
Jimmy's son, Timmy.
Yeah.
So he got
Ain't Paula.
It sounds like Timmy might have a little down.
Paula. Yeah, and that's the thing. He was like, "Hey, I'm Timmy Dean."
He got some of the syndrome.
And people were like taking pictures with him, and then finally, we were leaving. And he was like, "Hey, you want to get a quick picture?" I said, "Who are you?" "I'm Timmy Dean." I said, "Who is that?"
Yeah, who
He said,
are
you?
you?
My dad, Jimmy Dean. I said, "The sausage guy?" He said, "Yeah."
Yeah, you want to see my sausage?
That's what I was afraid of. And so he
Come
said,
here to the bathroom with the camera. Hey, bring that little girl. Can you bring that little girl?
Bring that cutout of Paula
Bring
Deen.
that cutout too.
'Cause if she goes in the boys' bathroom, we know it's a little boy.
There you go.
Yeah.
Or we used to know it was a little boy. He said, "No, I'm Timmy Dean." I said, "Are you really?" He said, "Nah, I'm not related. I'm just taking pictures with people." I said, "Are you supposed to be here?" He's like, "No, I'm waiting to go eat." And I was like, "This is kind of cool."
Yeah, you
Let's
know
take a
what? This
picture.
is actually all right. I'll take
take
a
a
picture
picture.
with
Yeah,
you,
let's take a
random
picture.
guy.
So
who's
somebody
not Timmy
snapped a
Dean.
picture. He's like, "All right, it'd be $5." I was like, "Man, you fuck off, Timmy Dean."
Yeah, dude.
You ain't doing that. Paula Dean's nephew. Come on,
Yeah,
dude.
dude, what you doing?
So,
Oh, and he's waiting to get in? Yeah.
Yeah.
They should have
What-
known.
Let me ask you a question. When was the last time? It's a question for everybody.
Well, I thought you were just talking to
Yeah, no,
Josh.
sorry. When was the last time you have fallen down?
Man, Earl's outside just a second ago.
3 times just a while ago.
And I'm talking just a pure accident, not by like a happenstance or actually by happenstance, and not by like
By happenstance.
You get
Yeah.
that? Happenstance.
not by inebriation. Like,
Oh,
well.
well.
I don't know. That's
See,
like
that's my thing.
1979 or something. I don't know.
I fell off the porch last year.
About
Was it
2
last
weeks.
year?
About 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
We slip,
About 2
we
weeks
slip
ago.
a lot when we're golfing.
Yeah, that's a good point.
So
I
Yeah,
do
but they
fall.
just
y'all
in
could
muddy
be
times, you know.
abbreviated.
So
playing
how
golf.
did you fall?
Down.
I'm pretty athletic
Yeah.
and all. But we had left dinner. Again, another food. Started with food.
When you fall down, do you just start rolling?
No. I actually got stuck underneath the truck. So, it's a good thing I got a tall truck. No, I actually was getting close to the truck, and I'd parked beside what was supposed to be a flower bed, but of course it's really just a gumball bed. Is it gumballs? What's the little round things that fall out of trees? What are those called?
A corn?
Sweet gun.
Sweet
little
sweet
pointy
gumballs.
things?
Yeah.
I thought you were like at a ball pit, like near McDonald's or something.
No. Me and some of my
Part two
down
close.
buddies, we go to that one, but they wasn't allowed to go out and play. So, so as I'm walking, I'm stepping off of the gumballs, and as I step with my left foot, my right foot completely slips out from underneath me because I'm on, like a million of them, maybe 700,000.
Right.
And foot comes out from it, land right on my back.
Oh,
I lay there for a minute, and I'm thinking,
damn! I fell down.
it's dark outside. Probably at least a 4.2 on the Richter.
I hope nobody saw me.
And
I hope nobody saw me. And how the hell am I going to get up?
Actually, I wanted people to see me. I needed about 3 people to help my big ass up. Because that was a problem. I was supposed to be somewhere in about 20 minutes. Well, it took me 25 just to get my fat ass up. So, but luckily, the way I fell, I was able to grab. I got the. I'm short too. We're going to bring that up. I'm fat and short. So
You tall laying down, you're standing up.
yeah, roughly. But I got the side step so I can get up in my truck, and I was able to grab that and kind of push away, and then prop up on it, and got up to my knee and sat there for a minute and was like,
Catch your breath.
Yeah, I had to, I was sweating, and it was cold out too, but I was sweating. My back was killing me.
Oh yeah.
And but finally, I got up and got in the truck and sat there for 20 more minutes and
Got your bearings back.
Yeah, I was like, golly, man, my back just stopped hurting about a week ago, and now it's hurting again. So, yeah, so it wasn't very, and this, like I said, this was a few weeks ago.
Oh yeah.
It's pretty recent in my mind.
When was the last time you fell down?
I was trying to longboard about a year ago. I was learning how to longboard, which they do make boards that.
Is this on the water?
No. I would never. Do that.
Like a weird skateboard.
Yeah, like a skateboard that don't do tricks. It just rides.
I got on a longboard one time and it didn't even move, and I was like, "What in the hell?"
Dude, it's hard to get it to move.
Earl gets on a longboard every week.
It bows down.
See, I've never done that. I've never put all my weight in the middle because it'll snap. Yeah. You got to be over the wheels, but that's
it's like we were talking about.
Oh God! Well, you probably got a wide stance.
Oh yeah,
Well,
and I feel like it's gonna break the other way too. Like that's the part. Like I feel like if I go too far on the edges, it's gonna break the other way.
Oh,
that's
and then it could be dangerous.
But you fell off a longboard.
Yeah,
sliding?
yeah. That was the last time I fell.
Were you going really fast?
No, I wasn't.
That makes it even funnier.
Yeah, because it was an easy fall too. It looked like I did it on purpose.
There's a DS right there.
But I was like,
it's no longer a DA, right? It can be a DS.
Then I rolled, and then I kind of.
So you didn't tumble.
So I looked
You
like
didn't
an
tumble.
egg.
You kind of fell in slow motion.
Yeah.
Earl,
Well, I learned how to fall a long time ago.
That wide.
I'm
sorry, round. He's pretty wide.
Earl, when the last time you fell down?
Probably about 1964.
When he was about 4 and a half years
wobble,
old.
but I don't fall down.
There you go. You're nimble.
You got that balance. You
Yeah,
got that
when was the
solid
last time
base.
you fell down?
Cats wish they had damn reaction time like I do.
I don't remember last time I fell down. I mean, maybe at the golf course or something.
Yeah, I can't think of the last time I've seen you fall down.
Got
But-
pretty good balance to be
103.
as tall as I am. Yeah.
I was thinking that it's rare to see adults fall down. Maybe it's not rare. Maybe it's just rare for me to see it.
Yeah, I think it's rare for you
They
to
do
see
it in the dark.
When you see somebody fall though, what's your immediate reaction?
A horse laugh at him.
Yeah.
So you don't go, "Hey, are you okay?"
No,
And then when they go, "Yeah," then you start laughing.
No.
Laugh
Yeah,
first. and
I
then
do
be
that.
okay.
Because
We'll
I see a lot of
I give a little like it depends on how they fall. Like I normally gauge it by how they fall because I'm not one that's like, oh, you fell, you might be hurt. Like it depends on
No,
how.
I mean,
you fell,
I laugh immediately in my head.
Oh, yeah.
But it's because a lot of times, like people fall at work, and I got another funny fall story. Because it happened at work, I wasn't even thinking about work. But you got to ask them if they're okay. Especially if they work for you. Hey, you okay? You good?
Yeah, you're good, right?
You're good,
Please
right?
don't.
You're fine.
Please don't file a claim. Please don't file a claim.
Because if you're not, you were fired right before you fell. But I was working. I build fences for a living, and I'm walking down there. I'm carrying like 15.
Sproutable fences or regular fences?
Just anything.
Okay,
that's
see,
fine.
there we
hey,
go.
y'all need to get together.
Yeah, we didn't even
Yeah.
think about this.
I've never heard of what a sprouted fence is, but I
Sproutable
tried
fence
to act
is-
like I.
It's gonna be a
Earl's
trap.
Designing a sproutable fence to where we can trap homeless people. What are we doing with them?
Well, we started out with animals, but homeless
Yeah.
people work too.
Yeah, we're gonna trap.
Actually, homeless people will work if you give them something.
We're gonna trap
We're gonna bait the
animals
trap, yeah.
or homeless people quickly, and then it was something like euthanizing homeless people or something. We're gonna give them weapons and let them fight to the death. Winner gets a
film it.
hamburger.
Well, basically what it is, it's
That'd
a
be a
big
great
round
project.
circle,
Apartment,
and if somebody walks up in it, then the fence sprouts up around them, and they can't
Yeah.
get out.
Yeah.
And we
We
were
didn't
thinking
even-
about animals and homeless people. If you get two of them, throw them a stick in there or something, let them fight it out to the death, and then drop that fence.
We didn't
back
even
down
think
and let 'em
about
walk
we
off.
had a damn fence builder on the podcast, and now
Yeah,
Earl's doing R&D, and now we've got this is coming
Yeah,
together.
Yeah, this is
we've
all
made a
working out
connection
pretty
here
well.
now.
Yeah.
This time next year, we might be back in the black.
Yeah, we'll have a sproutable fence by next year.
I wouldn't count on it. But
So as I'm walking, back to the falling.
yeah, you fell.
So I'm walking, la la la, and
Were you
I
doing that when you were walking?
Yeah, I do.
Is that the way you sing? La la la.
Yeah, well, because I'm not a very good singer, so
you go.
Hard to know the words.
both. And I can carry pickets, I can't carry a tune. Right?
There we
That's
go.
what I'm thinking.
There we go.
I step in a hole, I fall, and of course you're wondering, was he okay? Nobody saw me that was working with us, but I hear the brakes of a car.
Oh,
You know, like, as I'm laying there with pickets laid over top of me, it wasn't enough to cover me. I didn't have 7. But luckily, you know, I was able to use my strength and throw them. No, I didn't. They actually fell on top of me. It was awful, and I really thought I broke my foot or ankle.
Broke picket instead.
You know, yeah. Well, I broke the ground. Another. Actually, the hole got bigger.
Still bruised.
But all of a sudden, I hear, "Baby, are you okay?"
Oh,
Baby.
It was these 2 black ladies, and they saw me fall, and I'm laying there going, I'm okay. I'm a little, you know, was hoping nobody saw me, you know, but I'm gonna be okay.
thank you
more
for alerting
embarrassed
me
than
that you
anything.
did.
And they
see.
said, okay, and then they pulled off and left, you know, and
So that's what
yeah,
I was
that-
hoping we'd get to is something like that where people see you fall. No one saw me fall off my porch, and I have cameras that, you know, security cameras, and
you
they
didn't-
were off, luckily,
Oh.
because I fell and slid down the porch, you know, and I was like, well, and I'm laying there in a damn puddle of water, and I'm like, shit.
Did you urinate?
No.
Oh, you
it
said a
was-
puddle of water.
Well, it was raining, luckily. So,
Oh, that's probably why you fell.
yeah, I'm going to blame it on that. Not me just not paying attention to stairs, you know, and there's only
Missed a
2.
step.
Not remembering his porch had stairs. Both
Yeah.
steps stuck up on him.
Yeah. Like they snuck up on me and were like, hey, watch this. Hey, you know?
Gotcha.
You made it seem like there was like 17 steps. I mean, how many did you really fall down? 3?
Both of them.
Both of
Both
them.
of them.
Yeah.
There was
Yeah,
2.
but that can
Actually,
leave a
it's
mark.
just one because
It's not so much here as it is here.
Yeah.
You know.
Exactly. Well, it left a mark, and I showed it on the podcast when it happened, and it got me pretty good.
Yeah.
I
That was
asked,
5.2 on the record.
Yes.
yeah.
I felt that.
I asked Josh and Trey was here, I think. I said,
Actually, I think I texted Caleb, "Are you okay?" I knew.
did it leave a mark? Josh said, oh, damn, it got you.
Go
I
check
said,
on
"Yeah, it
Earl.
did."
Oh, go check on Earl. Make sure he's okay.
Earl's up in the attic. How'd I get up here? I fell down, Earl. I'm coming
Shot
to get
you up.
I'm bringing the ladder.
Can you bring my britches because they run button when it happened? You knocked me straight out of my britches.
Oh, my God. I just thought it was funny because, why did I think it was funny?
Because it's
Falling's funny, man.
Falling
Anytime
is
somebody
is
falls
fun.
down, it's funny.
Yeah. Oh, that's why. Because, like you were saying, do you check on them first, or do you? Anytime I see someone fall down, my immediate reaction is, "Oh, damn, you okay?" Nah, okay.
Yeah, well, you got.
Did you do that to yourself though? Like, did you just lay there and start
Yeah.
laughing?
Oh, yeah. It was
Or
yeah,
Or you see, like I didn't laugh when I fell.
yeah. I had to, otherwise I was going to cry. I didn't want the camera to see
See,
me
I
crying.
cried.
Just so you know, them 2 black women, they horse laughed at your ass.
No, I think they
Then
were
they got
really.
it
I
together and
think
got
they
out
were
the
really
car.
concerned.
I think
they were
They
really
were after a
concerned.
while. Yeah, you're
I think
right.
they did what you said. I think that they saw you and they were like, "Oh, damn,
'Cause
you
y'all
okay,
gotta
baby?"
think, I mean,
and then rode off laughing.
I mean, because when I see people fall, in my mind is slow motion,
Yeah,
and I think that's what I think when they were driving by, they just happened to look over there and they saw this big old top heavy dude walking, and he's like, over to the side. Holy shit! Boom! And you know they might not have saw it; they might have just heard it.
They felt it. What was that? What was
They're
that?
like, "Oh no!"
Oh, JJ fell.
Yeah,
Where's he at?
must be that dang JJ boy.
I need an alignment.
but that's thoughtful that they stopped. That they were like, "Hey, baby, you okay?"
Yeah,
You were like, "No, I just hope nobody saw it."
I don't
She's like,
think
"We
whi-
saw it."
We
I
saw
don't
you.
think white women would have stopped.
No, they
No,
wouldn't
they
have.
would have thought
100%.
you were going to attack them.
Exactly.
Just like that little morphodite in the grocery store. Went and got an ice cream cone because some weirdie asked him if it was okay. Like,